That's it. That's it. Let's go. Practice fast.
Well, preseason game number 2 is in the books. The Dolphins now getting ready for the Atlanta Falcons, but still an opportunity to look back at the second game at Jacksonville. One of the first things the coach was asked about today was the play of his first team secondary, which certainly has struggled a little bit.
We gave up a couple big plays in the first game. That wasn't good. We gave up a couple in this game. That wasn't good. So, however, I think they've tackled pretty well, which is an area that I think is important, because that leads to some big plays. I think they've communicated pretty well, short of one play against Tampa. Really not communication problems. I mean, this past weekend there weren't guys running around wide open. They were contested balls in some situations that they did a good job too. I like the way they're competing. I would, the explosive plays we have to limit, and that concerns me right now that couple of them have showed up in these 2 preseason games. So we need to become better in those areas.
As for the offense, a big positive has been the play of some of the receivers down at the bottom of the depth chart. The coach was asked if some of those guys are going to make it difficult about the decision whether or not to keep 5 or 6 wideouts.
I think that both these kids have gone into games, and the games haven't really been big for them in these situations. So they've played really well in both preseason games, and they've done well out here in practice pretty consistently. So, those are good problems, and I think even Pat Turner's done a nice job. So some of these guys, we got a good group of people. Julius Pruitt goes in there this weekend, plays limited playing time, but he makes a big catch at the end of the game. So it's a good group.
And finally, sticking with the offense, the coach once again extolled the virtues of his backup, whatever you want to call him, quarterback Chad Pennington, who finally saw some preseason action at Jacksonville.
Put him in a game this week. He took the team down the field and he scored. I really feel like I know where he is from a rep standpoint. I really feel like I know where he is from a preparation standpoint. So I like what he's done. Mentally, he knows he's not getting, in some situation, hadn't been getting the physical reps. So the mental reps for him and his approach that way has been tremendous. I mean, really, really good. So, and helpful to a lot of people around him. But, more importantly, just for him, that's the way he's approached this thing, so that when he does get out there, we had a situation in practice today where we had a blitz period and these guys are getting ready to come after him, and he sees it like that and identifies it and gets the ball out, and defensively, you just kind of laugh at it because he was able to identify this that fast. So this guy really has good feel for what we're trying to do, and I feel like within the next week or so, this guy will be ready to do what it is that we ask him to do.
That's the very latest from head coach Tony Sparano out here in Davie. Check back throughout the day to Dolphins.com and thefinsiders.com for the very latest.